Hey YouTube family, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day. I cannot find my stand, but as you can tell outside, it is a beautiful day. I'm using my music stand. I kind of looked everywhere. I have two, but I can't find them. But anyway, I'm going to use the music stand. But today, I wanted to make, it is 1:22 and I'm about to make my lunch. And so I don't like looking down in the camera, but this is where I like to be. But it'll have to do. I'm so excited to tell y'all that my cousin Jerry, she lives in another state, and we had a Zoom call this morning. So she does Zoom calls for her family members, some of her family members and her friends, and we do Bible study. And so last night she texted me and asked me if I wanted to join, and I said yes. So you do have to download Facebook Messenger, not Facebook. You do not have to have a Facebook account, which we do not, and have not had one since 2016, and we don't want one. But I downloaded the Face Manager, and we got it all set up. And today our little Bible study was at 11 o'clock, and we studied out of the Little John. So it was nice. It was fun. And I had never been on a Zoom call, and I've seen it done on YouTube, but it was all these, well, y'all know what a Zoom call was. It was wonderful. I loved it. I loved it. I think we're going to be doing that once a week, I think she said. Wonderful. Actually, she's my cousin, so her children would be they're my family too. It was just nice. And they all live in different states, and they all, I think one lives maybe far. I don't know exactly the states that they live in, but I am going to find out next time. We had a wonderful time. We did it for 45 minutes. But today I'm going to be crushing some of these up and using pork powder. And I have 2 pork chops thawed out, and I'm going to fry them. Alright, so I remember I bought these buckets of Max original pork rinds. I'm just going to take some of these right here and put them in a Ziploc bag, since I don't have a large food processor. I have a small one, and I don't know if that'll work. But I'm just going to, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've never done this before. I've seen it done on YouTube. It looks delicious, so I don't know quite how many it's going to take. I'm just going to try to fill up this bag right here. I do want to say that you can actually buy this already ground up. I looked online for it. It looked a little expensive. I don't know if it equals out to buying this and doing it. I'm not quite sure, but this was only $5 and something. So I just assume going and grind it up myself. And I actually think that'll be enough. Okay, I am simply going to use, this come with my fermentation kit. It's just a bamboo thing that you push the food down in jars with. And I'm going to crunch this up. Or you could do it with the flat part. See how it's turning? Okay, pork flour. So I have 2 bowls. 1 bowl, I'm going to pour in the pork flour, just like this. That's what it looks like. Going to grab 2 eggs. This is our yard eggs from our chickens, y'all. I like to keep several dozen in the ice box for myself because I do eat them every day. And just like you do if this was flour, you know. Just crack your egg, because we're going to dip our pork chop in the egg first, and then in the pork flour, pork rinds, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to scramble this up really, really good. I have 2 pork chops right here thawing out. We bought a whole package of pork chops, and then we used our machine, and we separated them, got all the air out of them. Our vacuum seal is what it's called. And it's already thawed. I have my pan. I'm going to start heating up my pan. And I'm going to use some bacon fat out of the ice box. You can use butter. You can use olive oil. Bacon fat is not bad for you. There. We are buying the fattiest pork chop. That's the fattiest pork chop I could find because the fat is not bad for you. And so, what I'm going to do is just salt with Redmond's salt, both sides. And I put some Redmond's garlic pepper and garlic salt, you know, the garlic pepper. I'll show you. Hold on, let me get it, y'all, in the cabinet. So this is what I'm putting on it. It's salt and garlic pepper. And you can put onion powder, whatever. I did my onion and all yesterday, last night for supper, for lunch. So I'm just going to be easy today because it's already 1:33 and I'm hungry. Okay, so you just flip it. The pepper already has salt in it, but I like, you know, I love the salt. Okay, so there's the pepper. And I'm just going to add a little bit more salt. There we go. Alright, my grease is getting, my bacon fat is getting on up in there. I did this of pork ribs yesterday for myself. I cooked 2 pork ribs, but not the flour. I didn't do it like this. It's my first time doing it like this, but I did cook some pork ribs for myself. So I think that's hot enough, and basically you just do it like you do chicken. So I have all of my stuff right here. I'm going to first put it in the egg. Like this. Could have used bigger bowls. Yeah, I probably could have used bigger bowls. I should have used bigger bowls rather. And then, oh, look at that. It just sticks to it, y'all. Yummy, yummy. Huh, look at that. And then you just take this and you put it in your pan. All right. The second pork chop. I'm not going to eat both of these pork chops, but I will eat one, and I'll probably eat one later. Because whenever I packaged up some food, I did it for me. When Leon's gone, I like to, you know, I started eating meat while he's gone instead of a bunch of junk food that's not good for me. And so I've been eating eggs and all kind of things, but I wanted to have meat-sized portions for myself. So, yeah, if I would have used a bigger bowl, I wouldn't have had to do this. But anyway, live and learn, right? All right, so just put it in the pan. So right now I have this on this is a caraway pan, so I have it on 6. It takes a while to heat up, but then I always turn it down. So like now I haven't. This is the thing. On this stove, you have two sides. I don't understand it, but you have 2 sides for this one burner. This is a hot side, or you can move it to that side. I don't understand it, but that's just the way it's made. Y'all might understand it. So I have it on the hot side, so I'm kind of used to it and knowing how the temperature should be. So I'm going to put it like on 2 or in between 2. And what I'm going to do is put the lid on it and just let it cook on one side. And then my final cook of it, I'll take the lid off. I'll show you. And you can feed the rest of this to the chickens. Of course, you don't want to Ziploc bag it up because you already put your raw meat in it. So I'll just go and feed this to the chickens, and that'll be a treat for them. But yeah, I had such a good time on the Zoom call. And the Bible study, I had my Bible out, my pen and paper, and her daughter had her children in in the screen, and they were playing as she was listening, and her daughter's pregnant again. And so it's going to take me a while to Carly is her name, her daughter's name. I put pictures in here on the short before of them. Somehow we'll get together. We've been trying to get together, but she's busy. She's into real estate. They travel for her husband's work and all that. So it's hard for her to, you know, stay in one place. But the Bible study this morning over Zoom, I don't know, something I'll never forget. That just makes you love technology in that way. So that was fun. The good thing about these fatty pork chops is you don't have to cook them that long. You know, you cook them till they're done, of course. And so I'm going to flip them. I hope y'all can see. I'm going to go ahead and flip them. This side's brown. All of the, I call it pork powder. It's crispy on there, just as if you were using flour. And so, right there. I'm just going to continue to let them cook. I'm going to go and put the lid back on it for right now. I'm only going to not cook it with the lid on it at the end of its cooking process. I literally cannot wait for this to get done. I already got my fork and my knife ready because this smells delicious and I'm hungry. I have been up early this morning. I've done vacuumed the whole house again, even from the other day. My vacuum cleaner that I use, my cordless vacuum cleaner, has a light on it. So if you put that on the floor and you shine on the floor, you'll see hair and all kind of things that you would normally see just by the eye. So I just kind of did a quick vacuum, plus I did it to get a little exercise, y'all. And so and then the Zoom call, and then now I'm hungry. It's 1:43. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and take the lid off. I'm not going to turn on my vent because I don't want it to be too noisy. I'll take the lid off and just check it out. Kind of check it out a little bit. Depends on if you, it's crispy and it's soft, but I'm gonna let it fry until it gets really, you know, I like mine cooked. It's cooked, but I like mine to be extra cooked without being burnt. That's the way I did my ribs yesterday, and they came out so delicious. And the pork, it flakes off. See, just like flour. So, I mean, you do have to be careful. That's okay. I bet it's going to taste good because, you know, that pig skins or that pork rinds, whatever you call it, it has a wonderful flavor to it. So, here's a piece right here. It's so crunchy, y'all. It's good. Oh, my goodness. So, I'm just flipping it again. That. I'll go ahead and turn the fire off because it takes a while for this caraway to cool down, and just let it sit. Yummy. And I'll probably take some of this fat and scoop it up on there. So I want to get all of that delicious fat. So you can do that. Alright. You can even cut it just a little slit to make sure you're good on the inside, is what I do. And I'm going to put this one on my plate. How delicious does that look? I'm just going to take that one off the fire, which the fire was already off. I'm just going to leave that. And then I'll probably just put the lid on it. I'll come put this one up later for me to eat. But right now, I'm focused on this one. So, let me turn you around. Alright, so let me see what I can do with this music stand. So here is the pork chop. Get y'all in the light. And so y'all can see. Hold on. Y'all not going to believe this. I've done took a bite, but I wasn't recording. I'm so sorry. But I don't mind taking another bite for y'all. Because this is delicious. Fat and all. So I've already took a bite and I already recorded it and told y'all how delicious it is. But I'm going to do it again. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it again. And I was telling y'all that you could put this in the air fryer. So y'all, you could put this in the air fryer to make it extra crispy. I added a lot of bacon and all, because a bacon fat. And I covered it. You don't have to cover it. But just like the other video that I thought I was making, or the other clip that was not recording, this is absolutely delicious. Delicious. And what I was telling y'all is, you can buy you a bag or a tub, roll up you some meatballs, put them in there, and if you have issues with inflammation and all like I do, some kind of, you know, autoimmune disease or something, and you need to cut back on the flour and the carbs and all the pasta and all, this is the way to go. And that's what I was explaining to y'all, that this is delicious, okay? Absolutely delicious. Okay, so I am going to go, like I told y'all in that video, I'm going to sit down and eat this and catch up on y'all's videos. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Get out and go get some sun. That's what I did this morning. And it's beautiful out there. Bye, you guys. One last thing. As soon as I turned off the camera, I started eating like we do down in the South. Instead of the knife, I just grabbed this and just started eating it like this. That's how you eat it. That's how you eat it down south. Yeah. It tastes better that way. Alright, bye.